Good morning, YouTube. It's Sunday morning, and I've got a surprise for you. This is an old project that was a semi-fail. I just unearthed it in my studio, and I'm excited about it. I want to try and get this lit today. I'll go over the details with you in a bit, but if you're into it, get your coffee. It's a beautiful day today. I'm going to get my coffee going, and let's try to fiddle with this and get this going. What do you think? Let's do this. All right, so here's my coffee setup. I'm going to pour my boil into this GSI press, and I'm going to show you a pretty cool setup that I have here. I think it's personally unique. It is going to be an MSR, of course. It's an MSR, and but it's a unique one. I have not run across. Let me set this bag out of our way. This is a whisper light, and it's a vintage one. However, it has from the factory a oh my gosh, what's that? What's this valve? Lindell. Is this the Lindell valve? The small threaded valve, which is super cool because I have a can of the vintage MSR fuel. As a special occasion, we're going to burn this. So I actually prefer these little fuel canisters over, you know, the pancake style ones, especially with these types of stoves, right? Because they have a tendency to lay pretty flat once you get them going. Now, the other cool thing is that I've got this stand. I'm going to push you down here a little bit so that you can see the stand built for the MSR. It's not an MSR part, but it is definitely somebody collaborated with it because it is designed perfectly to support the MSR. You just hook the legs there on all three of the points and then pull forward this front, and then what you do here is you just run your fuel can. I probably should have did this first and then screwed the hose on like so, and there you have it. What do you think of that? I've never seen one. I continue to look on eBay to see if I can find more of this base plate, but this is just a sweet setup, and I'll show you how it goes. Now, before I do that, I want to get your juices flowing on what I'm trying to do here on this bench project, because it'll send you reeling. I'm sure of it. My niece and I literally dug this out of the ground at an estate sale. Gosh, maybe 2 years ago. I'll show you what it looked like before we restored it. So that was quite a little job, but here we are, and I'll show you. I loosened this up already to pull the generator out. It's very unique. There's a divot, there's a brass fitting down here that's cupped, and the bottom of this generator is just fluted, and you just basically slide this baby in there like so, and make sure that that's down there, and then you just tighten this bolt, and that's what holds it in place. But if you notice, the fuels comes from the bottom, right? So that eliminates like gravity fed font. So I don't know, that this is what I have. I don't have anything else. And so what I had tried before is a font like this, but it was smaller, and this wasn't as long, and it wasn't as beefy, and it did light. I actually did get a yellow flame to come out of here, but it was unsuccessful. The other thing is is look at the distance this fuel has to travel, you know, from here around here, and look how hot this element has to get before you get like a secondary burn. I think that might be the problem. So I'm thinking that I'll spend more time making sure that we're very, very hot up here. Because here's what I'm going to try and do. Pull this out and bypass that divot part down there. Slide this all the way in and then just rest that right in there like that and see what we get. In the meantime, let's get some water going. I'm just going to use this as my boiler. Today. We're going to fire this up, pour the oil in there, and we're going to get some coffee going. Whisper light on the butane. Let me turn this off real quick. Perfectly burning. Now that it's hot, let's turn it up. Slide that out of the way. Get our project pulled in here. Offline here, I worked on the pump on this old font. I got it going and tested it, so I know that we're going to get some flame out of it. And I'm going to get my big torch. I'm going to give this some good heat, and let's see what happens. All right, we got some flame. That's not really what we're looking for. I don't think this burner's hot enough. So this is the same result that I got on the last font that was smaller. So I don't know if it's not pushing all the way. Maybe it's not in deep enough. Because see, it's hitting right here. It could go in, and you know, it could go in quite a bit more. It is definitely burning hot, very hot. There's a lot of heat coming off of this, and I am seeing more blue. Our coffee's starting to get a little bit sweaty. Let's see what this looks like. Hey, it's starting to work. I wonder if last time I just didn't let it burn long enough. I'd love to see that blue, that flame go. Let's leave it alone and let's see what happens. Meanwhile, back at the office, we're starting to get sweaty. All right, Eric, I've been drinking your coffee. It's fantastic. I'm going to finish off this chainsaw before I open up the other bag. And probably got 2 more uses out of that. Get this GSR ready to go. Take this off for a minute. I'm going to pour a little bit in here. A little Spider Patrol. And let's see, let me think I remember how to do this. Yep. Pour the water in. Turn off our MSR. That should do it. And then pour in our coffee. That should do it. Man, I haven't done one of these presses in a long time. And let's see, give that a little distribution out of there. Now I'm going to put this insulator, I don't want to lose that heat, and then position this on here and just snug it. And let's just let that sit. While that sits, here's our project. And, you know, I'm pretty happy with the blue. I think it's just mixture, maybe air to fuel, but I got to get that yellow flame out of there. I've tried pumping this up. I've tried making sure that this is in there squarely. It could be just that this is not down into this neck far enough. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty happy with these results. And I'll tell you what, that is hot. That is very hot. Let me get my shooter. For about 500 degrees. That is hot. So it's doing its job. It just needs to be a skosh hotter, and it would burn that yellow flame out. I'm certain of it. Or maybe this generator, you know, this generator on this old font, maybe it's not doing its thing too. Maybe that's something I could try, is cleaning this generator. All right, sports fans. Nice and easy. There we go. So let me give you this. I don't want to waste coffee. Give this a little spider patrol. Oh, it smells so good. This is going to be good coffee. I figured it out. Look at that baby go. This was too far in. It was too far in. I pulled this out, and down here there's a little flap that's a here, let me get the other light. Look at that baby go. Woo! That is awesome. Now we're cooking with gas. That is the way it's supposed to be. Holy mackerel. Let's shoot this with the gun. 650. 650. So raise it 150 degrees just with that tune. Everybody, I just, you know, I tell you this all the time. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love just seeing what you guys are up to and feedback. It's just fun. I'm loving my new lights. Thank you for all the good feedback on that. I'm hearing that the video is better. I just can't wait to go into the Christmas season. I'm going to have a bunch of time off, and I've got all kinds of really cool stuff planned. I also have some really cool stuff planned for today, so stick around. And this is for you, Donna. Merry Christmas, baby. Last thing, please give your thoughts and prayers to Dave, grumpy old concrete guy. That's what used to be his channel. Now Dave and Cricket. He's not doing well. Please give him and his family your thoughts and prayers. Donna, it's for you, baby. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, sports fans. I just came up with this idea and went and got a heat drum off of a 500, and look at the fit. Look at the fit of this baby. This is a stunner. I can't believe how much heat this is getting off. Hit me up in the comments and I'll let you know. Once this heats up, I'll let you know how much heat I'm getting off of this. But I'm literally feeling heat radiate everywhere around this. I think this is going to be the game changer heater. So, little bonus footage.